Hi, welcome to another edition of Tool Tips with Tony the Tool Man. Today I've got Steve Herman on hand, and he's the rep for Renz and Auspice, also a German-made brand of tools called Knipex?
Knipex.
So we've gone back and forth on this several times. Knipex, Knipex. Knipex is the correct way we say it.
I like it.
All right.
Knipex.
All right.
As long as you buy them.
So we're on board with that, as long as you buy them. So we're going to show some of these tools today. We're going to start with a tool. Steve's going to show us. I think it's pretty clever. What do you got here?
We have the Knipex Pliers wrench. The owner of the company approximately 30 years ago developed these personally himself. He was an engineer as well as owner of the company. He basically took the best of two tools, a pump plier and a crescent wrench, and combined them. This will actually replace a set of open-end wrenches and or a crescent wrench and do a much better job. A very unique tool. It's patented, proprietary, made in Germany with a lifetime warranty.
So, we think this is a pretty unique tool. I've used it. I think you should take a look at it up close here.
Okay, I wanted to go over some of the features and construction of the Pliers wrench. Like I mentioned, this is patented, proprietary. What makes this very unique compared to anything else out there in the market is it's actually three pieces. So the key to this tool is that little power cam right there. What that power cam does, you can see it opens to 1 3/4 capacity on full, but it gives you an infinite amount of adjustments. And we'll use a penny here just to show you what that cam will do. We'll take an edge and we'll take a little bite out of it with very minimal effort. You can actually compress that penny. So what that is proving is you get 10-to-1 mechanical compound leverage with this tool. And how that affects you when you're working on a fastener, this is what we're used to when working with just a regular bread and butter crescent wrench. When you're on a fastener, you have to take it off, reapply it, adjust it again, take it off, etc. When you're using a pliers wrench, you just set it one click tighter, and once it's on a fastener, it's tight. It's not going to go anywhere. And again, if it's a repetitive job, I don't have to take this off and reapply it. All I got to do is loosen my grip. You can see the jaws loosen, and I'm off to the races with a ratcheting function.
So what you're doing with this wrench is not only have the capabilities of going a lot faster, you're really doing away with this little item right here.
Correct.
And it gives you a lot more versatility.
So if you're working on 1 inch all day or 1.5 inch, you can put the tool down, pick it up, and just go right back to work without any kind of adjustment on it. Also, you're never going to experience backlash when you use this tool. You have a parallel jawed surface. You're always going to have perfect amount of pressure on the fastener, so you're not going to round off any hex nuts or get any backlash.
Well, let me ask you this. Now, I see inside the jaws here, this is smooth.
Correct.
Now, how is that? Will it still grip?
Absolutely. Again, with that 10-to-1 compound leverage, how this differs from a pump plier, and great point, Tony, this is smooth surface, so it's ideal for plumbing, for compression fittings, for brass fittings. You're not going to mar those fittings with this tool, but you'll always have a very firm grip on them.
Well, let's see if I can get this away from you here.
This is a good test because this is great for fasteners. It's great for gripping. So if
you don't have very much of that right there.
Let me grab a little bit more. Here we go.
So I can pull. There's no way I'm going to pull that away from you.
So you can kind of see the tug of war going on there. And speaking of that, it's great for HVAC and sheet metal. If you ever happen to get ripples in sheet metal, this is perfect for just coming in and flattening it straight out.
Giving it a little bend.
Correct.
Pretty versatile tool.
Yes.
Thanks for bringing that in. So the Pliers wrench made by Knipex, it's in stock at North Coast Electric, and actually be featured on Tool Tracks coming up. Takes the place of several tools, actually.
Yes.
And it's very versatile. We want to thank Steve for coming in today, and hope that you can come by North Coast Electric Company and pick up a Pliers wrench made by Knipex. Thanks for watching Tool Tips with Tony the Tool Man. Remember to be good to your tools. Your tools will be good to you. See you next time.